In the dead of night, inside a packed Miami mansion lit up like a battlefield, Spice lunged forward, eyes blazing with pure fury, and unloaded on Sierra like a loaded gun. "You've been moving fake as hell this whole time," she screamed, voice cracking the air while cameras rolled and phones lit up every corner of the room. Sierra froze, mouth open, but before she could fire back, Spice dropped the bomb that's about to blow the entire circle apart. "And Bambi. Yeah, I'm done protecting her secrets. That sweet girl act. It's all smoke. She's been playing every single one of us." The room exploded. Gasps, phones flying up to record, bodies stepping back like they just witnessed a car crash in real time. Spice wasn't done. She stepped closer, finger jabbing inches from Sierra's shocked face. "You think I didn't see the texts? The secret, meetups, the way y'all been whispering behind my back while smiling in my face. Fake vibes war just got ugly, baby, and I'm not holding back anymore." What started as a simple girls' night has spiraled into the most explosive betrayal reality TV has ever seen. Spice, the fiery queen who built her empire on loyalty, just turned the tables on the two women she once called sisters. Sierra's perfect image crumbling, Bambi's innocent reputation about to be torched, and the worst part, this isn't over. Not even close. Insiders say the fight got so vicious that security had to step in before fists flew. Fans watching the raw footage are already losing their minds online, flooding timelines with Spice ate them up, and Bambi's done for. But nobody knows the full story yet. What exactly did Bambi do? How deep does Sierra's deception run? And who's going to be left standing when the smoke clears? One thing is crystal clear tonight: the fake vibes war has officially gone nuclear, and the fallout is only just beginning. But what led up to that jaw-dropping moment that has everyone talking was a series of betrayals that started small but snowballed into something massive. It all began a few weeks ago when Spice invited Sierra and Bambi to her luxury Miami mansion for what was supposed to be a relaxing girls' night filled with laughs, champagne, and sisterhood bonding. But behind the smiles, Spice had been sensing something off for months. She had noticed Sierra acting distant, always on her phone, whispering in corners and dodging questions about a joint business venture they were planning together. Spice, who had always been the one to lift everyone up, felt her loyalty being tested, and she wasn't about to let it slide without answers. Meanwhile, Bambi, the one everyone saw as the sweet, innocent friend, had been playing a double game that Spice was about to uncover in the most dramatic way possible. As the night kicked off, the three women gathered around the massive marble island in the kitchen, sipping cocktails and catching up on life. But the vibe shifted quickly when Sierra brought up a recent party where she claimed Bambi had been flirting with Spice's ex-boyfriend behind her back. Spice's eyes narrowed immediately and she set her glass down hard. "You serious right now?" she asked, her voice low but laced with fire. Sierra nodded, playing innocent, but Spice could see right through it. Fans watching the leaked clips later would say that was the first spark of the fake vibes war. Emotions ran high as Spice pressed for details, and Sierra started backpedaling, saying it was just a rumor. But Spice wasn't buying it. "I know you two have been talking behind my back," she snapped, pointing between them. And the room that was once filled with laughter fell silent. But that was only the beginning. The real explosion came when Spice pulled out her phone and showed screenshots of texts between Sierra and Bambi, plotting to cut Spice out of a big endorsement deal they had all been negotiating together. The messages read like a script from a bad soap opera, with Sierra writing to Bambi, "We don't need Spice stealing the spotlight anymore, she's too loud for the brand," and Bambi replying with laughing emojis agreeing fully. Spice's hands shook as she read them aloud. "You both been playing me like a fool," she shouted, her voice echoing off the walls. Sierra tried to deny it, claiming the texts were fake, but everyone in the room knew better. The other friends who were there for the night looked shocked, their faces pale as they realized the sisterhood they thought was solid was crumbling right before their eyes. Spice wasn't stopping there. She turned her fury on Bambi, who had been sitting quietly, trying to look innocent the whole time. "And you, Bambi," she said, stepping closer, "you've been acting all sweet and supportive, but you've been the fakest of them all. Remember when I covered for you during that scandal last year, the one where you go your family for months? I took the heat for you, and this is how you repay me, by teaming up with Sierra to push me out." Bambi burst into tears, claiming it wasn't like that, but Spice had more evidence, a voice recording from a mutual friend where Bambi admitted she was tired of Spice always being the center of attention and wanted to start her own thing without her. The recording played, and the entire mansion erupted in gasps. Family members who were watching from the sidelines via video call started chiming in. Spice's mom, yelling from the phone, "You girls need to stop this nonsense right now," but it was too late. The damage was done as the argument escalated. Spice exposed even deeper secrets about Bambi, including how she had been leaking stories to the tabloids about Spice's personal life to boost her own fame. The family drama hit hard when Bambi's sister called in live on a friend's phone, defending her but accidentally revealing that Bambi had been jealous of Spice's success for years. Fans online are already divided, some siding with Spice, calling her the real one for calling out the fakeness, while others are defending Ciara and Bambi, saying Spice is overreacting. But the truth is, this confrontation has left everyone questioning who they can really trust in this circle. The night wore on, with more accusations flying back and forth. Ciara finally snapped back at Spice, saying, "You think you're so perfect, but you've got your own skeletons," and before she could finish, Spice cut her off. "Don't even go there. I have been nothing but loyal to both of you, and this is what I get." The betrayal cut deep. Spice later told insiders that she felt like her whole world was collapsing. The personal stakes were high for her, as she had invested time, money, and emotion into these friendships, only to be stabbed in the back. The other guests tried to mediate, but it was no use. The fake vibes war had turned the once glamorous evening into a battlefield of tears and raised voices. Reactions poured in immediately from friends and family. Spice's brother posted on social media defending her, saying, "My sister has always been real, unlike these two," and that sparked even more online drama. Meanwhile, Ciara's camp released a statement claiming the texts were taken out of context. But no one was buying it. The internet was ablaze with memes and theories about what else Bambi was hiding and who would come out on top as the winner of this ugly battle. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, a new twist dropped. One of the friends revealed that there was video evidence of Ciara and Bambi meeting secretly at a hotel the week before the girls' night to discuss their plan to sideline Spice. The video showed them laughing and toasting to their new alliance without her. The room went wild again as Spice watched it play on the big screen, her face turning from anger to pure hurt. "How could you?" she whispered to them both. The emotional conflict was palpable. Spice had put her heart on the line for these women, and now it was all blowing up in her face. This betrayal wasn't just about business or fame, it was personal. Spice had shared her deepest secrets with them during tough times, and now she felt exposed and vulnerable. The family was left divided, with some relatives siding with Spice and others trying to stay neutral, but the pressure was mounting from all sides. Fans are shocked at how quickly the sisterhood turned sour, and they are demanding to know the full story behind the scenes. Insiders say that this is only the first layer of the drama, and more revelations are coming that could change everything. As security stepped in to calm the situation, Spice made one final statement before storming out of the room, "I'm done with the fake vibes. From here on out, it's every woman for herself," and with that she left the mansion, leaving Ciara and Bambi in tears and the rest of the group stunned. This was the moment that broke the internet and set the stage for what was to come next in this never-ending saga of betrayal and revenge. But the story didn't end there, because as Spice walked out the door, another bombshell was about to drop that would drag even more people into the chaos. One of the other girls at the party had secretly recorded the entire meltdown, and within minutes, clips were circulating everywhere showing Spice unleashing on Ciara about how she had been using their friendship to climb the ladder, while Bambi played the victim card the whole time. The video captured every raw emotion, from Spice's voice cracking with pain to Ciara's face turning red with embarrassment and Bambi trying to hide behind her hands. The public couldn't get enough, and comments flooded in by the thousands, with people saying Spice finally snapped and exposed the truth, or calling it the ultimate girl code violation. What made it even more intense was how Spice's own family got pulled into the mix. Her cousin, who was also at the mansion, jumped in during the height of the fight, defending Spice and revealing that Ciara had tried to recruit her into the plot weeks earlier, saying, "We need to show Spice she can't run everything." The cousin refused, but the revelation sent shockwaves through the room and straight to social media, where family drama became the new hot topic. Everyone was picking sides. Some fans started hashtags like Justice for Spess, while others created Team Bambi groups, claiming Spice was too aggressive and needed to calm down. The divide was real, and it split not just the circle but the entire fanbase into warring camps. Meanwhile, back inside the mansion, Ciara and Bambi huddled together in the living room, whispering furiously, trying to come up with a damage control plan. But Spice wasn't done. She stormed back in after a quick phone call to her lawyer saying she had proof of financial shady deals that Ciara had been hiding from the group. The accusations flew faster now, with Spice laying out how Ciara had been skimming money from their shared projects and using BAMBI as a cover. The air was thick with tension, and no one knew who to believe anymore. The personal stakes hit BAMBI hardest because she had just launched her own lifestyle brand, and this exposure threatened to tank it all before it even started. She broke down, sobbing, "I never meant for it to go this far. I was just scared of being left behind." But Spice wasn't hearing any apologies tonight. Her eyes were cold as she replied, "Scared or not, you chose to stab me in the back, and now the world knows." The night stretched into the early hours with more heated exchanges and unexpected alliances forming among the other guests. Some sided with Spice out of loyalty, while a few tried to play peacemaker, only to get dragged into the crossfire. One friend even admitted she had seen Ciara deleting messages right before the party, which added another layer of suspicion. The fake vibes war was no longer just between three women, it had become a full-blown group meltdown, with everyone feeling the heat. Emotions ran higher than ever, as old grudges surfaced and new betrayals emerged. The mansion that was meant for fun and relaxation had turned into a pressure cooker of drama, and no one was walking away unscathed by the time the sun started to rise. The first wave of media outlets had picked up the story, blasting headlines about the explosive Spice vs. Ciara and BAMBI showdown. Fans were glued to their screens, refreshing for updates, and the reactions kept pouring in from celebrities who knew the trio. Some sent supportive messages to Spice, while others stayed silent, clearly not wanting to pick the wrong side. The family divisions deepened when BAMBI's parents issued a statement asking for privacy, but it only fueled more speculation about what secrets she was still hiding. Spice, on the other hand, went quiet after that final outburst, but insiders close to her say she is preparing to drop even bigger revelations that could end careers and friendships for good. The stakes have never been higher, and the question on everyone's mind is who will come out victorious in this ugly battle of fake vibes and real consequences. The drama is far from over, and every new detail only makes it more addictive for the audience watching it all unfold in real time. But the real twist that nobody saw coming hit just as the first clips of the meltdown started flooding social media. Spice had barely made it to her car when her phone blew up with a message from an anonymous number. Attached was a voice note from BAMBI recorded weeks earlier, confessing everything in detail. She admitted to Spice's face through the recording that she had been jealous of her success for years and had purposely spread rumors about Spice's mental health struggles to make her look unstable in the industry. Spice listened to it in her driveway, her hands gripping the steering wheel so tight her knuckles turned white. This wasn't just betrayal anymore, it was a calculated takedown. She immediately turned the car around and stormed back into the mansion where Ciara and BAMBI were still huddled together, trying to spin their story to the remaining guests. "You think you can hide behind tears?" BAMBI, Spice yelled as she burst through the door, waving her phone like a weapon. "I just got the voice note where you admit to trashing me behind my back." To anyone who would listen, the room went dead silent again as Spice hit play, and BAMBI's own voice filled the air saying, "Spice acts tough, but she's fragile. I just need to plant a few seeds and shell crack." The guests gasped, some covering their mouths in shock. Ciara tried to jump in defending her, saying it was taken out of context, but Spice wasn't having any of it out of context. She repeated, laughing bitterly, "You both have been playing me like a puppet, and now the whole world is about to hear how fake your vibes really are." Emotions ran higher than ever as BAMBI broke down, completely sobbing that she never meant for it to get this far. She claimed the pressure of staying relevant in the industry made her do desperate things, but Spice saw right through the act. "You used my friendship as a shield while stabbing me in the back," she fired back, her voice shaking with raw pain. The personal stakes for Spice were enormous. She had trusted these women with her vulnerabilities during her lowest moments, and now those same secrets were being weaponized against her. The family, watching from afar via live video calls, started arguing among themselves, Spice's aunt yelling that BAMBI should be ashamed, while BAMBI's brother tried to defend her, saying, "Everyone makes mistakes." The divide was tearing everyone apart, and fans online were eating it up with live threads dissecting every word as the confrontation intensified. Another bombshell dropped. One of the guests who had stayed neutral until now revealed that Ciara had been secretly dating BAMBI's ex-boyfriend, the same one she accused BAMBI of flirting with earlier. The irony wasn't lost on anyone, and the room erupted once more. Ciara's face turned bright red as she denied it, but the guest pulled out receipts, screenshots. The fake vibes war between Spice, Ciara, and BAMBI spiraled into a chaotic, deeply personal fallout marked by betrayal, accusations, and public exposure. What began as whispers of flirty messages and secret hotel meets quickly escalated into a full-blown confrontation, with Spice calling out what she saw as hypocrisy and disloyalty. Emotions ran high as she accused BAMBI of betrayal and Ciara of manipulation, shattering what once appeared to be a tight sisterhood. As tensions exploded, friends, family, and fans flooded social media with reactions. Some praised Spice for her honesty, while others criticized her for going too far. Still, Spice remained focused on exposing what she believed was a web of lies. The situation intensified when she revealed alleged financial misconduct, claiming BAMBI misused funds from a shared charity project. The accusation stunned everyone present, especially when backed by receipts and messages, and even drew emotional reactions from family members. Ciara attempted to defend herself and BAMBI, but Spice countered with another shocking claim, that Ciara had leaked her private therapy details to damage her image. This revelation deepened the sense of betrayal, turning the conflict into something far more personal than professional rivalry. As more people in their circles spoke up, the drama expanded, exposing hidden tensions and long-standing resentments. The situation reached another level when an influencer admitted to secretly collaborating with Ciara on a rival project meant to replace Spice. This confirmed Spice's fears of being pushed out and added fuel to an already raging fire. Meanwhile, leaked videos and live-stream clips went viral, dividing fans into factions and turning the conflict into a global spectacle. Despite moments of apology, particularly from BAMBI, who blamed jealousy and fear, Spice remained unmoved, making it clear that trust had been broken beyond repair. The group's final meeting ended with one last blow, a video showing Ciara and BAMBI planning a future without Spice. That moment cemented the collapse of their relationship. As the fallout continued, careers, reputations, and personal relationships hung in the balance. Endorsements were pulled, alliances shifted, and the once unbreakable bond between the trio dissolved completely. Fans remained divided, supporting Spice as a truth-teller, while others believe Ciara and BAMBI deserve a chance at redemption. In the end, no clear winner has emerged. The fake vibes war exposed not just secrets, but the fragile nature of trust in a world driven by fame, competition, and perception. And as more revelations loom, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over.